Hello friends, and welcome to another Modern League. We're returning to Azorius Spirits, probably for the last time before Modern Horizons 2 comes out. Should be a very familiar list. We played this 75 last time. We've got the Chalice of the Void along with 4 of Damping Sphere to hope to deal with Prowess or Tron or whatnot. And I mean, the main 60 should be very familiar by now. I am using Sunbaked Canyon and Fiery Islet just because those are the draw lands that I own. Other decks, I've generally seen the Horizon Canopy and I don't remember what the green and blue one is called, but who knows? We could get access to a white and blue draw land. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, this is an easy mulligan. Hey, Blind! Nice way to say hello, I would say so. Thank you very much for the sub. 4 months. That is impressive. Thank you so much for the support. Hey, Stream Team 3000. Good day, good day. So I think we'll just get rid of one of the lands here. I think the Sunbaked Canyon. Should be pretty obvious. The other lands are super good. If we play Hallowed Fountain into Aether Vial, the opponent is going to know what deck we're playing. They're going to know we're playing Spirits. I don't think we really need to bury the lead on the Cavern of Souls here. I guess humans could play Hallowed Fountain. Okay, Flooded Strand from the opponent. Let's get some spirits on the board. Ooh, Watery Grave. This might be, Esper maybe? Shacklegeist, okay. We'll let them know, hey, we're playing spirits. And I think I'm just going to want to go Mausoleum Wanderer into Rattlechains. So we'll just pass the turn. We could put down Shacklegeist here. And then potentially try and hold up Rattlechains as a combat trick later. I think this is fine. Because they're going to have to use mana to potentially remove a Shacklegeist. They would potentially be able to do that to the Rattlechains anyways when the Rattlechain hits the battlefield. So because they're tapped out during my turn here, I think maybe the Shacklegeist might be the better play. Okay, we're going to get some damage in. They're tapped out. Okay, we'll play Supreme Phantom and swing in for a bunch of damage. We have Rattlechains through Aether Vial to try and save a spirit if they have a single removal spell. Otherwise, we'll probably just leave the Rattlechains in hand. Let's just check the damage here. That's 5, 6 versus 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, 9 is a lot of damage, but having protection is pretty important. We'll tick this up. Another Rattlechains, okay. There could have been some value to keeping the Aether Vial at 2 there. Because I had a Rattlechains in hand and I had 3 lands, I probably could have kept this at 2 and then I would have access to both Rattlechains. Oh, how about that? On the other hand, having that Aether Vial at 3, threatening a Spell Queller, maybe that put the opponent off their game. Who knows? So it looks like we're up against Esper control, but we really didn't see too much, right? If we do have a couple of good cards in Cavern of Soul and Aether Vial. Force of Negation could be fine. I don't... do we need to go for Chalice for one? Fatal Push, Opt, Path to Exile. I don't know. I don't know if we should go as far as Chalice of the Void. Could really be good, though. It could really ruin their removal spells. They would still have access to, their 2 and 3s, but 1 mana removal is premium. I might be convincing myself to play Chalice here. Oh, we're going to have to make a decision soon. Alright, let's try this. Not really super confident in it, but let's give it a shot, see what happens. Well, we have Cavern of Souls and Chalice. We got Aether Vial turn 1, Force of Negation. Very, I would really like to have a few more attacking creatures, but this is the way we sideboarded into the deck. Let's keep this and hope we draw some creatures off the top. We have Chalice to go with Cavern of Souls, so it would feel kind of hypocritical to mulligan this, but considering like we brought the Chalices in and we have the Cavern. Okay, remember we have Force of Negation here. We can counter something if we need to. Okay, Chalice of the Void on 1. What do you think about that? They got a scry. That's what they think. Resolves. Wonderful. Okay, so we have a Mausoleum Wanderer to put into play on their turn with Aether Vial here. Don't mind keeping this on 1, actually, with all these 1-drops. I should probably knock it up to 2. We're going to want to keep one of these things in hand for Force of Negation. Oh, wonderful. Oh, they were thinking about doing something. Nothing. Oh, I bet that Chalice was super good. Every once in a while, it's nice to be right. Too many lands, but we have Aether Vial. I'm going to risk it and hope we draw no more lands, but this is not a great hand. I'm not super impressed. Could very reasonably have mulliganed this and hope for a 2-land hand, but Aether Vial, Lord, I mean, it's pretty good. Okay, basic Plains Aether Vial. Playing Death and Taxes. Okay. Forest into Ancient Stirrings. Turn... okay. Well, that is horrifying. Not generally what you would expect to see from a Tron player playing Forest turn 1, but maybe they have... I mean, I don't know what their hand is, but Forest turn 1 with a 7-card keep? Did they mulligan? Yeah, they didn't mulligan. Alright. Well, regardless, we don't exactly have a fast clock ourselves. Really hoping for a map right now. Play map, please. Please, play map. No such luck. Yesterday you saw Titantron. That's an interesting idea. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'll have to take a peek. Thanks for sharing the new tech, Blind. Rattlechains. Well, I think we just play Supreme Phantom and then hold up Rattlechains here, right? Oh, no kidding. It's kind of fun whenever a meme actually succeeds. It's exciting stuff. Oh, we're gonna get him. Take that damage. Okay, that was decent. Okay, so they go Sylvan Scrying for another Tron piece. Play map, please play map. Nice. Whew, another Apparition. Do we play both here? I mean, obviously we get rid of the Expedition map, and then, yeah, we just hold up the Aether Vial for the other one. Okay, easy peasy. They just have it. Well, the upside here is that Wormcoil isn't good enough, Karn isn't good enough, so So yeah, they need some very specific cards. Even though they do have Tron, they have 8 mana, they still didn't have what they needed. What they needed was Ugin. Alright, so let's see here. We're on the draw, so we want the Wet Ball. And I think we want Force of Negation. Alright, let's actually move these over to the side. I've really been liking that for my sideboarding, so I can see what I'm bringing in, what I'm bringing out. Now, as good as Skyclave Apparition was there, I think that it's not a great card in this matchup. Selfless Spirit is kind of mediocre. Let's see here. I mean, Selfless Spirit does have some hits, but generally it's not going to be protecting us. Does it protect us from that one card, Oblivion Stone? Destroy each non-land permanent. So yeah, it does protect us from that one card. I like the Spell Queller, I like the Captain. I definitely want to keep the Shacklegeist. Rattlechains is fine. So yeah, I want to keep all of these cards here. So this is what I want to potentially take out. Think we'll probably just take out something like that. Because I like to split the difference. Now, the thing is, we could potentially bring in a couple Chalice of the Void. I'm more interested in playing those on the play. We'll try this first. And if we play a third game, we might bring in Chalice. We got turn 2 Wet Ball, so let's see what we can do with it. Okay, opponent is mulliganing. Expedition map immediately. I ended up taking Selfless Spirit and Skyclave out. I wanted to keep the Shacklegeist for Worm Coils. And if we go to a game 3, I am definitely considering bringing in Chalice. It wasn't too hot last time we tried it, but just because it didn't work one time doesn't mean it's not the right move. All the Shacklegeists. Just all the shackles. Let's lock them up. Yup, no surprise there. The unfortunate thing is, if we play another creature into this, we're going to lose it to the Blast Zone anyway. Look at all those 1-drops. 1, 1, 1. Chalice would be pretty good. Okay, we'll say always no and always yield. We'll save a little bit of time off our clock. Get Drogskol Captain. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have played it. I was kind of thinking like, oh, I would like to hit something with it, but I'm never really going to hit anything with it. I should have put it down as a beater so that we could actually get some damage down. Alright, here it comes. Blast Zone. Knocks out Damping Sphere and Shacklegeist. So that would actually be another good reason to have the Selfless Spirit. It does actually protect a little bit from Blast Zone. It wouldn't protect a Damping Sphere, but it would protect the other creatures on the board. Oh, they have a absolute ton of mana now. 9 mana on board. And they still have another land drop. So for 9 they get Ugin. And I imagine they tick up... Yeah, try and kill Skyclave, so we'll put the Drogskol Captain down. Oh, it looks like they got Dismember for Drogskol Captain. Yep. So that should be GG. Rattlechains. Yeah, I'm going to scoop it up here. Alright, let's try this one more time. One more time. You don't think the Chalice is good? I mean, Tron plays a lot of 1-drops. They have a lot of cantrips between the Sphere, the Star, the second map they play to go get Blast Zone, and Ancient Stirrings. So they churn through their deck with a lot of 1s. I have sided out a lot of creatures, and that's meaning that I don't have the same aggression that I had available game 1, where I was able to really put on pressure. Yep. Okay, they got 1 mulligan, 2 mulligans. Looks like 2 mulligans. Okay. Oh, down to 4. Ouch. Just here, why is Chalice in this 1-drop deck? I know, right? It's all the rage lately. I saw Dr. Queller run it. Last time I was playing the Spirits deck, chat told me, play Chalice of the Void against Tron. So we're going to try it here. Chalice now means that they're not going to be able to play Map. They can't play Ancient Stirrings. Chalice looks super good right here. Yeah, exactly. Vial, Aether Vial. Oh my god, they're just going to play Natron. I guess we just play Supreme Phantom and attack. Of course they have it. That's why they mulligan to 4, so they just instantly have it. Wow. Okay, yeah. Target player exiles a card from their hand. And I imagine they're targeting us. Yep, there's nothing we can do about this. Okay. You get our Shacklegeist. Skyrsky, thanks for the follow, friend. I mean, that's one way to look at it, Proto Spice Boy. Made a deal with somebody. Alright, how much damage is this? So that's 8, 9, 10, so we can kill Karn, or we can put them to 6. I think we put them to 6, right? Just ignore Karn? Yeah, it seems like we really got punished there, but we don't know. Like, the rest of their hand could be all cantrips. We don't know. So do we kill Karn, or do we hit them? I think we hit them. We put him down to 6. Okay. No. No. All right. I mean, it is what it is. What can you do? And scoop. I mean, it could have been good. Chalice could have been good if they didn't have exactly Tron into Karn into Ugin. But yeah, in this case, it was absolutely awful. Basically, it did nothing. Okay, Aether Vial, 2 lands, got a bunch of spirits, keep this. Yeah, that was definitely one of the that was definitely a case blind. We did have too few creatures there. We had like the Aether Vial, the Chalice, and we had more creatures to apply pressure. Maybe it would have gone differently, but I mean, what are you going to do against a turn 4 Ugin? You got to kill them before they put it down. And you require some pretty good pressure for that. Alright, what do we got here? Bloodstained Mire. Okay, so I think we just want to go Mausoleum Wanderer with the Aether Vial into Rattlechains. We could play Shacklegeist, but that would be playing into Lightning Bolt or Fatal Push. So let's just pass. Ooh, Steam Vents. You can... Wait, hold on a second. You can run Vindicate? Is that a new spoiler? Are my OP or my OG Vindicates gonna skyrocket in value now? Because I noticed that my Null Rods gained a ton of value recently. I don't know exactly when that happened, but wow. Not sure Vindicate is playable in Modern. It's pretty close. Alright, Sprite Dragon is what it is. Nothing we have that interacts with that. Unless they attack. Okay. Let's try and kill it, huh? So, do we play the Spectral Sailor or the Mausoleum Wanderer? Because if they have mutagenic growth... I guess we could counter the mutagenic growth of Mausoleum Wanderer. That doesn't seem all that hot. We'll just go Wanderer Rattlechains and try and kill the dude. Okay, go to block. Okay, if they have something, they'll use it. They don't have anything. Okay. So let's keep our creature and kill theirs. Good trade. And the jig is always up. That's probably why they felt comfortable with releasing a lot of these legacy cards into the modern metagame. Because the power level is very comparable. The power creep for spells is almost reaching the level where we're getting spells as powerful as the ones we used to get. Alright, so everything that we can put into play here basically has flash. So let's just hit them for 3, pass back, and we can do some tricks during their end step or whenever. Yeah, it's just there's been, you know, like some cards from Legacy that we just, you know, like can't have in Modern, like the dual lands. Some cards really define the format, like Brainstorm and Force of Will. And those things, I imagine, will be kept out. Yeah, that's fine. I would love to be able to counter that. From the crypt. Hey, it's Friday. Yeah. Friday is a good day. Okay, that means we don't have to worry about them interrupting our Spectral Sailor Shacklegeist to tap down the Stormwing entity. And then we can put down Drogskol Captain and smack him for some serious damage. Do we get the land? Oh, we get the land so we can Spell Queller. Smack. No. No turn 2 Blood Moons. Keep Simian Spirit Guide out of my Modern. We have a new Mana Monkey? Oh, man. I gotta look at the spoilers again. How can they bring in a new Mana Monkey? I guess maybe it's something like Wild Cantor? I don't know. What does the monkey do? How do they monkey? Oh, damn the links. Send me a whisper, Jig. Let me put up my name in chat. It might be a little bit easier to send me the link, and I'll take a look at that once I get a minute. Okay, we're going to counter this lightning bolt. And then we can tap the Stormwing entity. St. Charles, the 7th. Thanks for the follow, friend. Oh, you put it right up onto the chat there. Thank you. Okay, so red, Monkey Pirate, whenever Ragavan deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure and exile the top card of that player's library. Until end of turn, you may cast that card. Oh man, maybe I have seen that card. It's kind of nuts. And is it just a 1/1? No, it's a 2/1. Well, at least it doesn't have haste. Oh, did I just, like, zone out on the game and the opponent conceded? Okay. That works for me. Let's see here. So, we don't get the, the path to exiles anymore, but we do have Chalice. Is Force of Negation worth it? I don't really think that it is. What do you think, Blind? Just Chalice here? Do we bother with Damping Sphere? Alright, well thanks a lot for coming by, Torpor Orb. Enjoy the meal. Oh, you dash it, then cast it. Cool. Chalice, and that's all you think? Okay. I'll just throw them in at the end there. So I'm not a huge fan of Spell Queller in this matchup, actually. Just because of how easy it is for them to kill. Just throw a lightning bolt at it, but with Chalice, it kind of changes things. I've been pretty excited about Grist, actually. I think that card looks pretty sweet. Okay, so I like Skyclave, Selfless Spirit's fine, Rattlechains is good, Shacklegeist is great, Supreme Phantom's obvious. I think, yeah, I want all these, so we're going to take out the Spectral Sailors, which is pretty easy, and then, I guess, a 1-of Vial. Alright, so we only have one land here. We're on the draw, so we have two turns to draw land, and we have Aether Vial. I'm going to gamble and keep this, because we have the Chalice. This hand could be good if we draw land. And we got 2 turns. Nice. Okay, turn 2 Chalice on the draw. Not as good as on the play. We'll see what we can do. Okay, they are managed to just swarm out with creatures here. Okay. So we're going to be taking a bit of damage this turn. Okay, go ahead. Oh, man. They have cards. Ugh. Oh, well. I guess they won't really be able to play anything with Expressive Iteration, though, so go for it. They got the Prowess triggers. Can't get away from playing Auriok Champions. Card is great. And if you can play 4 Auriok Champions in the main, then you're doing pretty great. Half Truth. Thanks for the follow, friend. Yeah, they're still smacking us for damage because they're getting those Prowess triggers. Alright. Don't forget to put down your Wanderer. That would be a crime. Another Chalice. I'm not too interested in casting that one. So we have 3 mana. We can put down Rattlechains, and then we have Spell Queller or Drogskol Captain. Alright, so I guess we just pass here, and I want to keep Wanderer as a potential blocker. We're going to be going down to 7 here with a Flooded Strand, so we got to be very careful about our life total here. Okay. Start by bringing in Rattlechains. Oh, geez, I should have used the fetch land first. Ooh, I hope I don't get punished for this. I guess I could go block, block, and then at least I don't get maximum punished. Okay, let's go get Island, play Drogskol. And we don't hit 6 because we have Mausoleum Wanderer. So if they had like I don't know, a braid or something. I don't know exactly what they could have here, but if they potentially had some kind of 2-mana removal spell, we could at least use the Wanderer to save the captain. Ooh, okay, they have a Lava Dart, so they can actually grow their creatures to be quite large. They'll have to lose a mountain for it, but it's probably worthwhile. Oh, no, maybe they'll just use some more cards from their hand. So we get the block. We're not taking lethal damage here, but we are losing a lot of our board. Maybe I should have double blocked. Okay, tick that up. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Still getting a lot of work done, even through the Chalice, just being able to get those Prowess triggers. I'm hoping they got like a bunch more Soulscar Mages and Swift Spears in hand, but we'll see. Manamorphose, okay, we counter that. No Stormwing for you. And no attacks. Oh, I like to see that. Okay, we can say always no, always yield, and hope we draw a spirit. Nope. If it was going to be a land, I would have accepted Mausoleum something or other. I don't think I want to put Chalice on 2, but maybe I'm supposed to, because it cuts out so much of their deck. They no longer get Manamorphose, which means they can't put down Stormwing. They don't get Iteration anymore. Maybe we're just supposed to put down Chalice on 2. It's pretty bad if we draw 2s, though. Because we don't have an Aether Vial or a pretty risky to play it. Cavern of Souls? If we have Cavern of Souls, I would absolutely put the Chalice out on 2. Or if we had another Aether Vial, but Chalice here says no more Aether Vials allowed. Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay, we can't actually cast that. So we're kind of stuck here at this point too. Need another Cavern of Souls. That is what I needed. Okay. Now we're good to go. Spirit. Okay. Play Chalice. I probably should have played the Mausoleum Wanderer first, so we would potentially have like some form of counter magic. Kozilek's Return. Because imagine if we could counter this right now, because if we had Mausoleum Wanderer in play, wouldn't that be so good right now? I mean, they probably would have played the Kozilek's Return with the Wanderer on the stack. And yeah, it doesn't have flash, so it is what it is. We lose the Drogskol. Oh no, and Spell Queller's a 0/1 too. That Kozilek's Return was actually super good. I guess I could have blocked with Spell Queller there because the Manamorphose would be countered. So yeah, I should have blocked with Spell Queller. Maybe we'll get another turn. No, we're dead. Darton Mountain kills us. Nice one. Oh, hey, Chuck. Thanks for the host. So, Basic Land Shark is another channel here on Twitch. Go ahead and give him a follow if you haven't already. Chuck put quite a bit of work into his stream when he was doing it earlier. Really enjoyed hanging out with him while he was doing it regularly. Not on as regular a schedule now, but give him a follow so you know when he's streaming. Hey there, Chuck. Looking forward to the weekend? I guess we got so many lords. Just like max lords here. And maybe we'll get really lucky and just get Chalice right off the top. Because that definitely would have been a different game if we had been on the play, been able to put down the Chalice when they had only had one creature out. But you could say that about a lot of Magic games. If I had been on the play, I would have won that game. Hey there, Islands. What's good? Right on time, Aether Vial. Thank you. What is this? Metamorphose? Yep. Oh, so they're ending up going red-red here. So Lightning Bolt, Supreme Phantom, and then Lava Dart. Maybe another Bolt. Maybe they don't have another card they want to play now, and that red mana will disappear. Okay. We just don't really have any time to deploy this Aether Vial. I really want to hold up Spell Queller here. And if we don't Spell Quell, we can at least Rattlechains. Yeah, we needed that Aether Vial turn 1. Drawing it turn 2 has just been stuck in our hand, rotting. Well, maybe we'll get an opportunity to get some use out of it later, if we live that long. We do have the Moorland Haunt here, which also gives us access to a creature. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's fine. Womp. Lava Dart. Lava Dart is a lot of damage. If we Spell Quell the Lava Dart, they don't have it anymore. But if they have the Lightning Bolt for the Spell Queller, we're in a bit of trouble. Well, let's pretend that we can maybe win this game. Burn in the Horde. Thank you for that. Hey, and thanks for the most enjoyable Modern Spirits content out there. I appreciate that. I'm far from the best Spirits player, but I really enjoy the deck. Ooh, Stormwing Entity. That is scary, but we got Shacklegeist, which means we can tap the Stormwing Entity down. And that would also let us play the Aether Vial. It means we're going to take a hit from the Swift Spear, but at least we're not getting punched by the Storming Entity. Okay, so we'll just pass to their turn, and then we'll tap down their entity in the beginning of combat. Or if they try and kill one of our creatures. I wish I could counter that. If they kill the Spell Queller, I think we lose. Vapor Snag. rough. Well, that's GG, I think. Because they can Vapor Snag the Spell Queller, then Lava Dart. They're going to get a bunch of damage out of the Swift Spear. Fortunately, we're not going to get hit by the Stormwing Entity. But putting the Queller back in our hand does mean we'll have access to it again. Our mana's kind of tight, though, because we didn't get that Aether Vial down turn 1. Imagine if this was on 3 right now, we could Drogskol. We're not F6'd yet. I think we should just go ahead and do that. We don't have any plays here. We're tapped out. It should be obvious we have no plays. I guess we could potentially have Force of Negation. Hey, Cylon. What's good? Okay, they're going after the Shacklegeist instead of our life total. So that means we will not be able to continue tapping down the entity. Oh, wow, that's double dart. We are taking so much damage this turn. Or wheat keto bread. That's a lot of words that I don't know what they mean. I understand I understand the last word because I like bread. I wonder if there's a bread emote from Critical Role. Doesn't look like it. Alright, back to the game. Another Rattlechains. So we can play one card out of our hand. Not looking good. None of the cards are Skyclave Apparition. I think this one's GG. I think we're going to have to put Spell Queller in front of Stormwing Entity and then just take the damage from the Swift Spear. Because if we put down like Rattlechains or something, it's just going to get Lava Darted into Oblivion. I mean, it doesn't matter if they cast into me or not. Whatever the spell is, it is going to go off. But I guess they would lose the Prowess trigger, sort of. Oops. Actually, I could maybe just make... No. If I make a 1/1, it'll just get Lava Darted. Bad idea. We got to go Queller. It's the only card that can even maybe potentially save us. Alright, do they have a bolt? If they have a bolt, we're dead. Ah, it's a lava dart, so they're going to lose all their lands, but they're still going to kill us. Because they have 2 more lava darts in hand and a bunch of mountains. So we've got a 1-land hand with Aether Vial. We've got a 1-drop. I think I'm keeping this, and hopefully we draw a land in the first 2 turns. We're going to roll the dice. Opponent on Tron? I don't think Tron plays the Windswept Heath. I think we might have gotten Heliod combo. Oh, they mulled to 5. I gotta pay attention to that. I should really be checking this every time to know what they're at. I mean, in paper, it's so obvious. Your opponent is, mulliganing. They're shuffling their deck, redoing it every time. On Moto, it's so easy to miss that your opponent mulliganed. So it shows up over here in the chat and game log, or you can just look at their cards in hand and see, like, oh yeah, they mulliganed a bunch. Okay, hey, Oriok Champion. How you doing, Ahsoka? Okay, so we got the Aether Vial for Mausoleum Wanderer and 2 mana for Rattlechains. So we'll just pass here. And we'll have Mausoleum Wanderer ready if they try and, collect a company or something. New equipment was just printed. Okay. You have my attention. Yeah, Mythic can be a little bit behind. Someone was telling me about, I can't remember the name of the card, Gaia's something or other. Attack me. Ah, yeah. That makes sense. It's a 7 mana Batterskull. Hey, Jake, man. Yeah, I got a bit of spirits going. Got baited on the collected company, though. Ooh, that's not so good. I think we still get to put the Mausoleum Wanderer into play. Nice. No lifelink, never mind. Okay, so we could just try and race. Put down Supreme Phantom, attack for 5. We can't really hold up like Spell Queller. We have the Mausoleum Wanderer to counter any future collected companies. We could potentially like send in... No, I think we just send in all. And we have the Supreme Phantom to block. So this is 6 damage. And their attacks are a little bit awkward, depending on what cards they have. Another land, so they still only have 1 real card. Oh, it's a really good one, though. And it comes into play as a creature. Stupid Spell Queller not being able to be cast. I mean, what can you do? Sometimes the opponent just has it. Really, this came down to getting got by the Collected Company, though. I should have played around it, but I didn't. Maybe like just play Rattlechains, keep the Mausoleum Wanderer in hand. Was the play? Braids is in Modern? Oh, that is good news. Oh, sorry, Cylon. The link thing doesn't really work. You can send me a link, though, and I'll take a peek at it later. Put my name up in chat to make it a little bit easier to find me. So, let's see here. We could block something with the Supreme Phantom. What is your thoughts on Subtlety? You think it's an auto 4 of? Subtlety. I don't recognize the card name, honestly. Oh, so they're going to give something lifelink here? Because I've seen Grief. I don't think I've seen Subtlety yet. Unless we're talking about the concept. Oh, it's a blue evoke card. So what's the effect? Because Grief is a Thoughtseize type effect. Pseudo memory lapse. Okay. Okay, well that Heliod just changed everything for the opponent. We still don't have land for Spell Queller. I don't think we're going to be able to race anymore because they're just going to be able to gain life. I think we're hosed. I think we are hosed. Well, maybe we're just supposed to keep up the attacks. I don't know. Oh, geez, and that's right. Every time we even play a creature, they get to grow their creatures by 2. So brutal. Yeah, there's no way. Okay, well, good draws opponent. Bring in Deicide. And I think we take out Selfless. And then do we bring in Force of Negation? Because it would basically only be for Collected Company, right? Heliod is a creature on the stack. So yeah, we don't want Force. We don't want Damping Sphere. Chalice is no good. Rest in Peace, no good. Alright, so yeah, just Deicide. And I'm fine with taking out the Selfless here. Alright, I'll take a look here at what Cylon sent. Okay, so yeah, just straight up Braids Cabal Minion. Fantastic. One of my favorite cards. Love some Braids. And Ragavan Nimble Pilferer. It's a monkey. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so we have turn 1 Aether Vial. We have Apparition. 2 lands. Seems good. Yeah, I really wish that we could play with braids as a commander, but I'm a terrible person. Okay, our opponent is mulliganing heavily again. Looking for those combo pieces. The ban list is a joke. Just don't follow the ban list. I think that Braids is legal in Dual Commander, as I recall. Yeah, I think we'll just go Rattlechains end of turn, so our spirits have flash. This deck is a bit cute for Modern. Do you mean, Spirits? I think Spirits is respectable. I like the interaction that it gives. As far as a tribal deck, all the creatures have evasion, which is really strong. Land. Ah, well. We could just go double Supreme Phantom and crash for damage. It is very, very fair, Torpor Orb. Do you think that there's no place left for fair decks in Modern? Path on Rattlechains? Oh no, Path on Phantom. I think we want to go for a secondary white land for Skyclave Apparition. Yeah, but Cahoots, we're still winning through combat. So while we do have one case of unfair mana advantage, we're still just attacking to win. So opponents are able to easily interact with like combat step, interact with creatures. Nothing to do to that, unfortunately. They get another collected company through our damn Spell Quellers. At least this time we didn't take down defense. This collected company is not our fault. We could not have possibly countered it. Wow. That was a really good hit for them. Good thing we have Apparition to get rid of that Heliod. But they get to just like go get Walking Ballista. So yeah, good thing we have the Aether Vial to get the Walking Ballista gone. What a hit on Collected Company. Damn it. Alright, let's clean this up. Maybe red would get some kind of rummage effect. Conclave Mentor. Sure. This is the one we counter. Someone's going to take some damage. Is it the opponent? I think it is. Hey, what's up, handsome? Glad you're joining us. Always know, always yield. Why Skyclave there? You have Flash. We do have Flash. They were tapped out. They weren't going to be able to do any kind of shenanigans. I just wanted to get it off the board. But maybe I should have held it so that they wouldn't be able to like play another Heliod. I'm not sure. Oh, today is bingo day for Audrey's class. What have they got for the bingo squares? I don't think we really want to tap down a creature. Let's put down Selfless Spirit. And then we can hold up Aether Vial as if we have another Spell Queller. Whew, okay, we got to win. All right, let's set up for game 3. Hey there, Slayer. Feels like it's been a minute since I've seen your frog face. Flash. Our creatures have Flash. You don't need to play them in the main step. Just do them at the last possible minute every time. No, Slayer, not a new mic. Same old mic. Is there a difference? I've noticed sometimes people say that my voice sounds different sometimes. Nope. Not too into this one. One land, triple Aether Vial. I would like these Aether Vials to be something else, you know? No Aether Vials, but we'll keep this one. That must be it. Noble Hierarch, okay. Here we're getting a Jund Hierarch real soon. Pretty excited about that. Spirit. Go ahead and play Spectral Sailor. Oh no, I've passed the turn. What am I doing? Ignoble Hierarch. That's the one. So blind, you've tried to fix your schedule, didn't sleep for a day, but again, get up in the afternoon. That's rough, friend. I know a thing or two about disrupted sleep schedules. It is not a fun thing. That's true. Spectral Sailor has Flash. Oh, man. You're getting your hair combed by a 4-year-old. It's painful. You tell her that combing isn't supposed to be painful, or is this like payback for all the knots that you combed out of her hair? Oh, right on time. Aether Vial. Okay. So do we play the Aether Vial or the Selfless Spirit here? Daddy, is that people really talking to you? Directly to you, through the internets? Bald people don't have this problem. Metnik thinks play the Vial. Yeah, I can see that. I think we still attack, right? What did they even get here? Friggin' Walking Ballista. It's not something we can counter. We don't have the mana to Spell Quell this turn. So yeah, they can make a 2/2 Walking Ballista here. We can at least apparate it. Although they might be setting up for a Coco as well. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they're setting up for Collected Company, which is actually good for us if they let us play this land. And they're not going to let us play the land, of course not. So do it during our upkeep. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that. Opponent consistently getting their Collected Companies off under our Queller. Fortunately, this Collected Company was quite poor. Another Apparition. Okay. So we could use an Apparition to get something. But then we don't have Spell Queller up, so I think we just pass. Alright. Pass with Queller. Oh, is someone passing around hot cocoa? Your vote is for tap Vial? Well, we'll do that in response, obviously. Now you know why you're not a fan of the deck. Your username is literally Torpor Orb. You nullify my deck. Oh, Gavany Township, and that totally plays around the Spell Queller too. I have not seen a Fairies Ephemerate deck yet. Yeah, they played around that Spell Queller perfectly. We're just dead. 4 life, they have Walking Ballista. Both teams fought hard. Not a great hand. But we are in the play. I think I risk it. Why not, right? We got lands, we got spells. The hand isn't hot, but we'll try it. And I'm going to want to immediately crack this Strand. Because if they are playing Mill, now is going to be one of the times where they're least likely to potentially have a trap. There's no trap. Probably not playing Mill. Not the Crabvine. Crabvine isn't even mill, right? Like, that's some sort of weird aggro deck where they self-mill. Any event. Yes, pay the life and pass. We got Rattlechains during their turn. We give all our spirits flash. Land. Land. Give me land. No luck. Growth Spiral. Teferi. Oh, that sucks. Can't counter it, but we could put down a creature. Could put down Shacklegeist, Selfless Spirit. I mean, either one doesn't really matter. Alright. Either way, your Teferi's going to die. Omnath Pile with Bring to Light? Yep, looks like it. Double Triome. Oh, that goes up to 5. For some reason, I thought it was going to be 4. Well, we could Drogskol Captain. I mean, Spell Queller's not going to do any good unless we get this Teferi off the battlefield. Kill Teferi. So they did get a little bit of value out of Teferi in that they prevented 6 damage to themselves, which is pretty good. But they didn't draw a card. Okay, there's the Valakut. And a pass, I like that. Nice, we got Spell Queller up now. Take 8. Unfortunately, Spell Queller cannot counter Bring to Light, but it could counter Scape Shift. Sure. Oh, you think Mausoleum Wanderer to just counter the Bring to Light? I mean, well, yeah. That's pretty good, too. But we're fine, fortunately. Not punished. And I think we actually have lethal now. Yes, indeed. Okay. Our line managed to finish off the game there. So, what do we want to bring in here? Force of Negation for sure. Now, what about Damping Sphere? Because it would actually cause them to pay 1 more mana when they're using the Bring to Light. But, I mean, what's one more mana? Can be quelled, can't be countered. Oh, that's true. Yep. We could have quelled that. You're absolutely right. Because Queller exiles the spell. So even though the spell says can't be countered, Spell Queller does not counter spells. It exiles them. Do we need Skyclave Apparition in this matchup? I think so, right? They have, like, Omnath, they have Teferi, so yeah, we're going to want to keep the Apparition. Rattlechains is good. I think we can take out Shacklegeist. Even though it's a blue card, we want to keep the Apparitions, we want to keep the Selfless Spirits. No, 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 no. This one isn't very good either. Ouch. We gotta put 3 cards back? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that was a pretty rough mulligan. We don't generally have to mulligan that hard with this deck, but it is what it is. The hand would have been nice if we could keep all the cards. Significantly less so when it went down to 4. But we've got some very relevant cards. The cards we do have seem like they might do something in this matchup. Oh, what's this? Remanded. Pass back again. This hand would be so good if we had an Aether Vial sitting right here. Alright, let's not worry about the things we don't have, and try and find a line to victory with the resources that we do have. Looks like another Bring to Light. So this one's probably going to kill us. I think they're going to probably Bring to Light for Valky. But let's see what they get. Yeah. So unfortunately, we cannot quell the Valky. Valky will resolve. Cannot apparate the Valky. Ooh, that's bad news. I think that's probably a good game. Oh, well, let's pretend that we can win this game. Womp womp. So they lightning bolt that, and then they have Cryptic Command to counter the Drogskol Captain. It sounds like the Stampede has started up above. Roommates. What you gonna do? Why do anything when you can just... Valky, Valky, Valky. Tibble, Tibble, Tibble. Yeah, I think I'm just going to quit this one and move on to the next one. And this time we're on the play. Okay, so 3 lands. First play is Supreme Phantom, and then Drogskol Captain, so hand isn't great. Not great keep. That's the kind of thing I do. We got lands and spells, so we're going to go from there. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Toper Orb. Absolutely right. I'm the one that registered these cards. It's my fault I'm getting hands like this. If I had registered Clever Lumimancer and Lightning Bolts, I wouldn't have this problem. But I like to keep a variety stream going, so sometimes I'm playing decks that I really like, and this is one of them. I'm glad you're having a good time, Torpor Orb. I think that people can enjoy Magic, whether winning or losing. I know that some people don't subscribe to that theory, but personally I can enjoy a game that is good and close, or when the opponent makes, a really cunning move, or their combo goes off in the way that it's supposed to. That's good stuff. Only winning is fun. You heard it here. Would you ever register a card with the name Slippery Bogle? Depends what format you're talking about. In Modern? Unlikely. In Pauper? I have. It has been done. So we're going to want another white source here for the Skyclave Apparition. It would be so cool if we still had that Drogskol Captain. We could have double Drogskol. Double Drogskol's good stuff. Don't remove me. Just leave me here. Okay. No sweeper. Nice. Ooh, Selfless Spirit. Doesn't have haste, or flash rather, but good card, good card. Let's attack. Cool. I like a Selfless Spirit here. It stops one of the problem cards. The jig is always up. I also play Pauper with regularity, and then I have played Legacy in the past, but I'm not currently playing it. I'm very out of touch with Legacy right now. I also have played Standard in the past, but I'm even further out of touch with Standard than I am with Legacy. I have no concept of what Standard is right now. Okay, Bring to Light. Here it is. Bring to Light for 5. Okay, Bug Ultimatum is tier 0 good, is it? Scary stuff when you have a deck that's tier 0. I mean, I've played Hogak when it was legal in Modern, and I love winning, so that was just wicked. And then I've played against Eldrazi Winter, and that was abysmal. Sure. So what do you do here? Exile the Drogskol Captain, and then I kill you anyway? GG? Nice. Okay. So we managed to get our 50 play points back. A pretty consistent deck, always 2-3. I mean, that's some Jund stats right there. I think that, in general, I've actually had quite a bit of success with this deck. I would still recommend it. We are going to be moving into a brand new world as far as Modern is concerned in the next little while. So I think that actually Spirits might be an interesting way to attack a brand new format. You're going to have an aggressive deck that has evasion and also interacts with what the opponent is doing. So keep Spirits in the back of your mind for New Modern.